Being here for the first time is extremely exciting. I didn't realize how big eSports and how popular Hiko Spencer is. Spencer knows that I am his #1 crazy fan. I watch every game. I am on his streams consistently. I am one of those mods that if somebody says something bad on there, they get banned. And Spencer knows I have his back through thick and thin. And when he needs someone to talk to about his games and what's going on in his team and whatever's going on in his life, he knows he can call me and then we will have a sit down and we go back and forth. And I think Spencer really, I think I'm Spencer's touchstone. I think this is I am somebody that he calls when he has an issue and he knows I'll be there for him. That's how I support him.
I would say probably the biggest obstacle in my entire career was leaving Cloud9 and then having what in my mind was like the dream team for evil geniuses, and then that all falling apart and having to kind of transition into a full-time streamer for about 8 months, and then coming back into the competitive scene. And I was bad and I kind of lost touch of the meta. I didn't really understand how the game was being played. I didn't understand how some of these young kids who I played with 8 months prior that were not very good at all now are in the top of the scene, and altering my schedule back to being a full-time player and a part-time streamer from being a full-time streamer and nothing else. That was a very hard transition for me. I think my older teams, like the Cloud9, Complexity, those kind of rosters, we all did get along with each other outside of games. We were all like brothers, we were all like super close. Yeah, we were all way closer than we are now in Liquid, and I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing with Liquid. I just think it's a different environment, different people, different attitudes. I think I'd say the first biggest misconception is that everybody needs to be friends. I think that's not the case. I think it's more of just a willingness to not only try new things out, but also accept other people's opinions and accept other people's ideas. I would say one of the teammates I miss the most is probably either Sean Gears or Semphis. Sean, when he was one of my teammates on Cloud9, he was the in-game leader, and he really understood how to, I think, use me the most effectively in the game, and I got along with him really well outside of the game. So I'd say it's probably Sean.
I think the future of Spencer and Hiko is always going to be gaming, no matter what, whether he's playing the games or analyzing the games or moderating the games. And I think that he's going to leave behind a prodigy and a legend, and I think that he's always going to be, Hiko, and people are always going to look up to him. This is really his field and his passion.
But I don't know if me as a person, I'll be satisfied just streaming and doing nothing else. So I think I myself will look for something else to do, whether that is casting or analysis or something else related in the esports industry. But yeah, I definitely do plan to stay in the esports industry in some capacity.
We fought it all the way because we thought this is not the way to earn a living, this is not the right path. But man, did he prove us wrong. He's done great. And good for him, is that right?